A bipartisan group of senators believes it now has the votes needed to protect marriage equality.
News 13's Anjali Patel brings us the latest on the Respect for Marriage Act and why local LGBTQ advocates are pushing for its passage.
Ever since Roe v. Wade was overturned, many same-sex couples have been wondering if marriage equality is next on the chopping block. Advocates hoping the Respect for Marriage Act will provide some peace of mind.
It's almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
After the fall of Roe v. Wade, some same-sex couples have been rushing to make things official, out of the fear the option to marry may not be guaranteed in the future.
I'm one of the couples. We were trying to decide, do we rush and get this done because at the end of the year it could be taken away.
Now a bipartisan group of lawmakers, including North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, reaching a compromise on an amendment to the Respect for Marriage Act, and they believe they can get the bill passed.
If you look at legislative action, we've really run the gamut here in North Carolina. We went from a state that was under Thom Tillis's watch, passing some pretty restrictive legislation, to one where Thom Tillis is now in the United States Senate and being a broker to get some sort of a compromise position.
The Respect for Marriage Act would require the federal government to recognize the marriage between two individuals if it was valid in the state where it was performed. A win, advocates say, but not a complete victory.
It doesn't necessarily talk about non-binary people. It also does not address whether with people who go through gender confirmation procedures and they update their documentation. We need more clarity around those things just to get that codified into law.
One crucial aspect of the bill, though, for many advocates, is that it repeals the 1996 Defense of Marriage Act, which defined marriage as a union of a man and a woman, a law that's remained on the books despite being declared unconstitutional in a historic 2015 ruling. Roe v. Wade, a stark reminder that landmark decisions are not set in stone. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has filed a motion to set up a procedural vote on the bill that's expected for Wednesday.
The Asheville Police Department is getting a boost to its budget to help with mental health and wellness.
The department applied for a $175,000 grant back in April. Tonight, City Council approved a plan for police to use the funds to hire a wellness coordinator.
News 13's Taylor Thompson explains how this will help keep police patrolling our streets.
The Asheville Police Department will soon begin advertising for a wellness coordinator position, as it was unanimously approved by council tonight. A new group, the Asheville Coalition for Public Safety, attended the meeting tonight in support of the grant.
The underserved in our community versus our police department. We need to help both of these groups, and we can do both of these things. We do not have to vilify an entire police department for the actions of a few.
The addition of a wellness coordinator supports mental health within the police department.
And they need our support. They just absolutely need our support right now.
The goal is to create a much safer Asheville.
And supporting the Asheville Police Department, first responders, fire department, anything that has to do with public safety.
Moore believes there needs to be an aggressive plan to hire back the police force that's been lost.
Asheville's down 42%. That's pretty major. And we don't want to become a city that it gets so bad and no one wants to come here to be a police officer.
The group came together through social media with the idea to be citizens for a safer city.
We're going to work hard to reach out to underrepresented communities. We're hearing that people want a police presence all over Asheville.
She's hopeful serious considerations will be made by city leaders.
What do you want to see from our elected officials to make this a safer city?
A real strong plan that happens not 5 years down the road, that happens now, a strategic plan to hire our police back.
The coalition's goal is for a safer city and believes the approval of this position is a great start.